Please don't.
Say we gotta go.
Stop grabbing me.
Say.
Stop. Stop. No, I'm sorry. I won't say that.
Then you need to calm down.
I'm not going in the car. I'm not going to jail because I didn't touch her.
Okay, well, you're going in the car.
She's living in my house.
Let me finish.
This was the moment officers realized this Florida woman was a danger to her family and she needed to go to jail.
Just let's go talk outside. We don't have to do this here. Let's go outside and talk. Okay? Can we do that?
No.
I'm gonna count to 3.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let's go.
When dangerous kids are caught in the act, it can save families from having to live with psychopaths, like this man who threatened to assault a man at a movie theater.
If you don't stop and sit down, I will use my taser. Sit down. Sit down. Don't walk away. Sit down. Sit down.
But first, you'll meet a violent daughter who assaulted her mother for no reason whatsoever.
By her telling you what? To take me to jail? Because I won't let her inside the house while she's shoving me and pushing me? And I mean, like she's hitting me like, not with needles or shoving me like shoving drugs in your face because you want to push me all the time. And I mean like...
Out of control daughter. On June 21st, 2024, law enforcement officers in Las Cruces were called to an apartment complex to investigate a report of domestic abuse. A mother called 911 to report that her daughter brutally assaulted her for seemingly no reason. She suspected her daughter had taken some type of drug, but she didn't know what drug or how much. When officers arrived, the victim gave a better explanation of what happened and led them to her daughter's room. She wasn't happy to see them, and her reign of violence continued.
So what's going on?
She's been over here twice already.
Yeah, that's my understanding. So what's going on?
She needs help really bad.
Okay.
And I tried to get her inside, and she just got in my face and she started yelling at me, and she grabbed my hair. She pulled my hair and she grabbed my face and my chest.
Okay. So pull your shirt
started
right
hitting
here
me.
Okay. What about the other side? Is there anything else on the other side?
I don't know. But my face.
So she was like clawing at it?
Yes. And she pulled me by my hair. Oh my, yeah, my hair's falling out.
Okay. Can you do that again? Can you like fluff it? Okay. All right.
I want her to go to...
She's your biological daughter?
Yes. I want her to get help. She needs help. She has... Okay? And I know she's on right now. And she's foaming out of her mouth. She's like as white as a ghost. She needs help.
Do you know these people, or are they just other residents?
My neighbors. She grabbed me by my hair and pushed me.
Correct. Well, if you want to start another unit, because I'm dealing with this.
And she grabbed my face and started just grabbing at me.
And knocked her glasses to the floor.
To the ground.
So you're saying that after the officers left just right a little while ago,
they told me to go inside, okay? And so I went inside and I came out because I couldn't find her dog. And
she started grabbing your face and your hair.
Yeah, they brought my stuff. Yeah, she grabbed me and all my stuff flew off the balcony.
Oh, okay. And when she was grabbing you, it was outside the apartment?
Yes.
The mother's story was confirmed by a neighbor who witnessed the attack, and she said it was so bad that her own daughter cried as she watched.
What was your name, ma'am? So what did you see?
We watched everything because she's been out here. The cops have already been here 3 times, just barely. And as a matter of fact, I wish I would have videoed them because 3 of them were laughing their asses off. My daughter even started crying. She goes, "That's sad, Mom, because that's mental health." Yeah. I go, "I know, but we're not going to say nothing." So they left. We just saw them arguing. The mom came out, trying to tell her, "Get back in," because she wouldn't stop. She started arguing with someone else, or I didn't see no one. I think she was talking to herself.
So the daughter was outside here talking to herself?
Yeah, and the mom just tried to get her to come back in. Even the neighbor over there went and had to run over here and touched the lady and was like, "Please just leave her alone. Come over here and let her cool off." But she's under some kind of thing. And we just watched her, and she didn't just claw her, she pummeled her, and she got her good, like she hit her good. Our glasses went flying down there, the little maintenance, a teenage young kid up down here is a maintenance. He picked up our glasses. She even broke her phone, everything.
The suspect, who identified herself as Christina, was yelling at the officers before they were close enough to understand what she was saying. But even when they got to her door, it was hard to make sense of what she told them. Regardless of what she was trying to say, she ended up in cuffs.
By her telling you what? To take me to jail? Because I won't let her inside the house while she's shoving me and pushing me? And I mean, like she's hitting me like, not with needles or shoving me like shoving drugs in your face because you want to push me all the time. And I mean like push drugs to make money so that I can dress up like you guys too, because now everyone else wants to be just like you guys. And everyone wants to be just like me. So am I the cops? Because I don't have cops. Except I have cops on me. Someone call the cops. Or someone like me did call 911.
Put your dog down.
Drug abuse resistant education. Well, my education, I'm getting arrested.
Yeah, you are getting
He's
arrested.
abusing us. And I'm a dog. But she's the one on all four when that should be me walking on a chain back and forth, right?
Okay.
And I don't mean in your right mind or his left mind because I'm just so out of my mind right now. Okay, so then bring me inside.
No, you're not
and
inside.
treat me like you just treated Rosie. Come and treat Christina just like you treated Rosie. And that doesn't mean letting her go inside to hide behind the toilet.
Okay.
Is that where all my needles are? Go look inside, officer.
Come on.
Yeah, look. Shoots drugs up all the time. Just like I shoot
Let's walk
signs
downstairs.
up in the air like, girls, please don't let me go. Boys, please don't let me go. But just let me go somewhere, but not just anywhere.
Christina became less and less coherent as time went on, and she'd have to be examined by a doctor before she could be booked into the jail.
Only I shape up to tell you unless you start shaping up with your mouth. And unless your mouth starts looking exactly like mine every morning from now on, with me there next to you in the fucking mirror asking if it's okay if I can go tinkle. Because every sprinkle in the world knows that every cake and every man in the world that wants a woman that has tears in her eyes with no glasses on,
Have a seat, Christina.
no man hands to shake. So stop shaking his hand.
Sit down.
Stop putting her next to me. That's what he's saying
Sit down.
in his big giant mind. Because little old me doesn't really know any better. And I really don't really know what better even means. Without you having something to say, please tell him to stop touching me. Only she can touch me. Not like he does. And that means physically or mentally. Because then I have to get physically emotional with.
She was charged with battery against a household member. Up next, a terrified mother makes a desperate 911 call after her daughter kept her locked in a bathroom for several hours.
I'm sorry.
You're hurting me.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
Stop
Because
resisting.
I won't. Whatever. If she. Why is? Please stop touching me. Please stop touching. Stop touching
You're
me.
kicking
Please.
me.
I'm not. Stop touching
Your
me.
feet are touching
No,
my leg
please
right
stop
now.
touching me. Please stop.
Stand up, please.
No, stop touching me. Stop touching me. Please.
Stand up, Shane.
Locked mother in bathroom. In Grays Lake, Illinois on June 12, 2024, emergency dispatchers directed law enforcement to a residence after receiving a call from a terrified woman who claimed her mentally ill daughter locked her in a bathroom for several hours, and she feared she might seriously harm her. When officers arrived at the house, the daughter met them at the door and attempted to explain the situation in such a way that made her seem like the victim.
Can you step out for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? We got a call.
So my mom is like just freaking out at me.
Okay.
I've had a lot of problems with her, but I'm like, so basically she took my car key and is just like, oh, I don't know where it went, but I know she took it and she's just pretending like she doesn't know where it is.
Okay. Who else is in the house with you right now?
Just my mom.
Your mom's here in the house right now? Where's she at?
Upstairs, but it's just that she like, so I had to take an Uber to work today because she took my car key last night and is just like not telling me where it is, was like laughing at me when I was looking for it for like 6 hours. I had to take an Uber to work, and she's just like calling, like she's just trying to gaslight me that I lost the key, but she really just took it, and I don't know what she like.
The young woman may have been mentally ill, but she was cagey enough to try and keep the officers out of the house. She told them she'd bring her mom to the door for them instead of them going in to look for her. How do you think that worked out for her?
Favor, can you step down here for a second? Just talk to my partner. I want to talk to your mom.
Sure, I mean, I can go get her.
Is your name Shay?
It's Shay. I can go get my mom.
Talk with me.
Just come down here and talk with.
No, I can just go get my mom because I don't want you to go in my house.
Well, I got to talk to your mom, so I'm gonna have to go inside.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She's the one that called us. She's the one that called us.
That's stupid. She's a liar. She's
Okay.
locked in a bathroom. She. I just can't believe that she would say that.
Where is your mom at? Where's your mom at?
Upstairs. You can go upstairs then.
What's her name?
Sally. Sarah.
Sarah.
She continued to try and paint herself as being the victim, but no one believed her story, and soon backup officers would arrive with EMTs to make sure the young woman wouldn't have an opportunity to hurt anyone else. But she tried anyway.
Wait,
I know. No, excuse me. I'm in my own house.
What are you trying to do, though? Wait, hold up.
I'm not walking away. Please let me stay.
Wait. I'm literally talking to you.
I'm literally in my own house.
I'm asking you. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
So, the fire department, they just want to talk to you real quick. Just ask you a couple questions. They just want to talk to you.
Okay, but
just talk to them. We're not.
So irritating.
We're not forcing you to go anywhere or anything like that.
She's a. Sorry. I didn't mean order.
Order. Okay.
Do me a favor, just have a seat for me real quick, okay?
See, this is so embarrassing for me. I felt like I'm trying to get the f out of here, and then she just like takes my car key.
Okay.
You can follow me if you want.
I'd like you to sit down here, please.
We don't.
I don't care where you
Can
sit,
I
but
just
down here.
stand?
I'd like you to sit. Please.
We just came here for a domestic incident.
There was not a domestic incident.
So that there's a
because
reason why I'm
she's
keeping
lying
the
about-
two of you
because
guys separated right now.
I'm sorry. The reason that I'm upset is because I feel like she's trying to fabricate something against me that I was violent when I was not. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Do you know how many times that she slapped me in the face? That like I'm not gonna like. This is just crazy to me. That I'm sorry.
You're hurting me.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
Okay, stop resisting.
Because I won't. Whatever. Why is? Please stop touching me. Please stop touching. Stop touching
You're
me.
kicking
Please.
me.
I'm not. Stop
You are.
touching
Your
me.
feet are touching my leg
please
right
stop
now.
touching me. Please stop.
Stand up, please.
No, stop touching me. Stop touching me. Please.
Stand up,
Stop
Shay.
touching me. Stop. Man, stop. I'll walk. Please, let me go.
No, we're past that at this point.
Come on. You're going to get hurt. Stop. You are going to get hurt.
After receiving medical clearance, the daughter was charged with domestic violence. The suspect in our next case is a pregnant 24-year-old who decided to throw down with her own father. It didn't end well for her.
Apparently that's not good enough for him. I don't know what else to say. He's gonna get up, start screaming at me. It's not like I was yelling at my mom or anything. I mean, just hey, can you take me up there to go pay my fine and show me how to put money in my bank account? Because I made a bank account yesterday and I've never had a bank account.
Okay.
Okay? I don't even know how the fucking argument started. Honestly. All I know is he's in my face screaming at me. I pushed him back. I'm pregnant. Okay?
Attack father over court fee. On August 9th, 2024, police dispatch in Findlay, Ohio received a call from a pregnant woman claiming that her father was disrespecting her. The caller was identified as 24-year-old Megan, and she claimed that during an argument, her father got in her face and started screaming. Megan claimed that no physical altercation took place. It was all verbal. But when the officers talked to her father, he claimed she punched him square in the mouth. Let's find out who's telling the truth.
How are you, Megan?
I'm fine.
Huh?
I'm fine.
Are you Megan?
Yes, I'm Megan.
Gotcha. Alright. How we doing, sir? Well, I'll wait for another officer to get here. We'll talk to you guys separate, see what's going on.
Okay, just let me know when you're done with it.
Yep. What's their relationship?
Father.
Father-daughter?
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
24? Alright, what's going on?
My mom, I asked her if she could take me up to Finley Municipal, or Municipal, I don't know how to pronounce it. She was going to take me up there so I can pay some of my fine.
Is your mom here?
Yes.
Okay.
And he gets in my face, starts yelling and screaming at me because I'm not doing it over the phone. I can't hear shit on my phone. My speaker sucks. It's easier just for me to go up there, give them cash, and call it a day.
Okay.
Get my receipt, okay? Apparently that's not good enough for him. I don't know what else to say. He's going to get up, start screaming at me. It's not like I was yelling at my mom or anything. I mean, just, hey, can you take me up there to go pay my fine and show me how to put money in my bank account? Because I made a bank account yesterday, and I've never had a bank account.
Okay.
Okay? I don't even know how the fucking argument started. Honestly. All I know is he's in my face screaming at me. I pushed him back. I'm pregnant, okay?
How far along?
I'm probably 6 to 10 weeks.
Okay.
I find out officially the 14th.
Okay. What's mom's name? Okay. What's going on?
No, she started talking about paying her court fees and getting a ride over there, and then she wants to get belligerent and jump at people's faces. And so I yelled back. Next thing I know, I'll get punched in the mouth. So then she runs out here talking about, I'll call the police on you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Mouth, you say you got punched in the mouth, you got any injury?
I mean, she's a little girl.
Okay. I just ask, I gotta ask. It's part of my job. Alright, so verbal argument and then punches you in the face with which hand? Right or left?
I can't tell you.
Is she right-handed or left-handed?
I have a TBI, so I wouldn't know short-term memory combo. I just know that's what happened.
Okay. Anybody else in there see it?
Kids.
Other kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
13-year-old and a 15-year-old.
Alright. Did you hear all that? So, verbal about paying fines. You heard everything you said?
Well, I told her she could pay it on the phone. She didn't want to listen to me about. She thinks that if she uses her credit card on the phone, you guys are just going to keep yanking money out of her account. Blah 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 blah. And I had to explain to her that I do it every month for court fees, traffic fees.
So you just told her that you could pay it online. She got.
No, I told her she could call the clerk's office
and pay it over the phone.
Yes,
online.
exactly.
She got mad and then she punched you in the face just once.
Yeah, she just wasn't getting her way, and when she gets her own way, she throws a little fit and throws a little anxiety attack, starts putting her hands on.
Just punched her once.
After hearing her father's story, the officers went back to Megan to see if she wanted to stick with her original story. She decided to change a couple of key details.
Hey Megan, stay on out here with us, okay? Alright, so got verbal, then what happened, okay?
He got in my face, started yelling and screaming at me.
Okay. And you
pushed him away.
You pushed him away.
I muffed him out of my face. I don't know what else to say. I went like this, not like, I literally went like this. I had my wallet in my hand.
Okay.
I went like that.
To his face, chest area?
His face.
Okay.
Just go like this, get out of my face.
Alright. Any intentional hit him in the face or just pushed him
I
away?
didn't even, it wasn't close fist or nothing.
Okay. Were you trying to cause harm to him?
I was trying to get him away from me.
Okay. Not hurt him, just get him away?
No.
Okay. Alright. We'll talk to the right.
Since the officer wanted an outside opinion and there was a witness, they were next to be questioned, and they sealed Megan's fate.
Hi. Hi, guys. Did you see any of the incident?
I didn't.
Okay. Gotcha. Step on out here for me if you can. I don't want the dogs out or there'll be any problems. Alright, so you obviously heard the argument.
Yeah, we watched it. We were in the living room.
Dog wants to be with you?
Yeah, that's her dog.
So what happened from your guys' standpoint?
Well, all of a sudden, my mom, she couldn't have been taken or something, see the thing, and then she started to yell, everybody started to yell, and then all of a sudden, she started to push on my dad, and then my dad started to kind of go at her and start yelling at her still. He didn't really put his hands on her, other than just push her once, but she did throw a punch at him and missed, and her wallet went flying somewhere.
Okay.
That's all I've really seen.
She missed the punch?
Yeah.
Didn't hit him in the mouth?
Yeah, he did get hit in the mouth.
With a punch or with a push?
With a punch.
With a punch?
Because she was like pushing back at him and she was hitting him while he was trying to get her back. And
So you did see her physically punch him in the where?
Mouth.
In the mouth. You as well saw that? Okay. You guys believe she was trying to hurt him when she punched him?
yeah, she tends to get like this when things don't go her way. It happened a few days ago.
Who is she to you?
Sister.
Sister. Okay. Alright. And Robert is your guys' father?
His father.
His father? Okay. Who is your parent?
My mom.
Not going to be the determining factor on that. Real quick, I'm going to read your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything say can be issued in court. You have the right to presence of a lawyer. If you cannot afford to hire one, to be hired at no cost to you. Megan, do you understand your rights?
I'm all set with her cigarette, if that's okay. You never mind, she got
Yeah, she's hooked in the front. She's alright. You're here to get.
Take my phone.
You here to get the little ones?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go in with you, make sure there's no problems.
Oh no, he lives here.
Oh, okay, well, go ahead then. Or finish smoking, whatever you gotta do.
Megan was charged with domestic violence, but she wasn't nearly as dangerous and violent as the woman in our next case.
I'm not going anywhere. I didn't do anything.
Stand up and come the easy way, or it will not be fun. 3 seconds.
Just come outside, come on. Just let's go talk outside. We don't have to do this here. Let's go outside and talk. Okay? Can we do that?
No.
I'm gonna count to 3.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let's go.
Hit mother. In Palm Beach, Florida, on July 4th, 2024, officers responded to a call from a mother who claimed her daughter assaulted her after she refused to give her money to buy crack cocaine. The young woman then demanded that her mother give her the car keys, but she declined. When officers arrived, the mother met them in the driveway and gave them further details before the officers entered the house to question the suspect.
What's going on?
Very violent, throwing things around.
Very violent. So what happened?
I refused to give her money to go get crack. So she got mad at me and she wants the car. No, you're not going to have the car. Remember last time she took the car, she didn't come till the next day. And I'm sorry, I'm fed up already. She started hitting me. TV remote, everything on the floor. I don't know what she's doing now.
Did she like punch you or did she push you?
Punch me.
Punch you? Where she hit you at?
Here. But that's okay. I'll be all right.
You have your ID?
Inside.
What happened?
I remember you.
You remember now?
Okay, so why are we here?
Because she called.
Okay, well there seems to have been a problem. What is the problem?
Okay, so you tell me the problem. She called. You tell me the problem.
Is that how you want this to go, or you want to like be an adult and tell me the wires and all those wires?
I've been beaten up for 23 years. This bitch left me there. What do you want to talk about?
Left you where?
She called.
Well, you the one that just brought up being beaten for 23 years, so you tell me.
She called.
Okay.
You asked her why she left.
I already asked her why we're here. She told
Okay,
me.
and you asked her why she left me there.
Left you where?
I just told you.
She refused every option the officers gave her, so there was only one way the rest of the encounter was gonna go, and she wouldn't like that option either.
You want to come out here or you want us to bring you out?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going that way.
Don't make it more trouble. Let's just go outside.
For what?
Come on. Stand up. Stand up.
She wants us out now. She's throwing
Ma'am,
us
just go
out.
outside real quick, please.
Huh?
Wait outside, please.
I'm not going anywhere. I didn't do anything.
Stand up and come the easy way, or it will not be fun.
Okay, so the person that calls is the person you
got
listen
3
to?
seconds. You got 3 seconds.
Just
Stand
come
up.
outside, come on. Just let's go talk outside. We don't have to do this here. Let's go outside and talk. Okay? Can we do that?
No.
I'm going to count to 3.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let's go.
Ow!
Stop resisting.
Stop hitting me! Ow!
Let's go.
I got it.
I need my shoes.
We'll get you shoes. Come on.
Hit me.
Come on.
Don't fight.
No, come on. Come on, let's go.
Are you going to walk?
I'll get you shoes.
No, you won't.
Do I have to carry you like a toddler?
Stop. I'm not don't touch me.
Let's go.
You already hit me.
I did?
Yeah. are you taking her?
Jail.
Okay. She needs what you did. You need medication.
That medication jail.
No, they
I'll
don't.
be back.
The unruly suspect claimed an officer hit and injured her. First, she claimed her foot was injured. Then it was her chest. Regardless, the officers would have to take her to a doctor to get checked out before she could be booked into the jail.
That's because you don't know how to put a seatbelt
It was on
on.
in front of you. Can you just lean
Yeah.
back? Lean back.
Whatever you. Ow!
All right, I'll go this way. Lean forward. Oh, you did take it off.
I didn't take it off. I got handcuffs on.
Oh, please stay in the car. There you go.
Pushing me.
Well, you gotta leave the seatbelt on the way it's supposed
You
to be
didn't
on.
put it on right, tall.
The camera, it showed it was. Sorry, you want a picture of her standing up? No. No? Okay. All right.
Ow!
Ow. Because you're standing here. Don't go nowhere.
He's pulling me.
All right, just stay right
He
there.
hit me in my foot.
right.
He hit me in my chest.
Okay, we're gonna write it up. It's fine.
No, you're not gonna do.
Take a seat, okay?
All right, have a seat.
Take a seat. Get the AC going real cold.
So you drag me out for
You need to
what?
get back, hon. You need to get back in the car.
Lift your legs up. Come on. Lift your legs up. There you go. Good job. Okay.
He hit me.
I'll do the paper.
Why, what'd she say?
Keep trying to put her head against
It's cool. Do you see me sweating?
Was she hitting her head?
No, she's throwing her throat against this and throwing her over. Alright, you ready to go?
Cool.
We gotta go though. You ready? We'll put the AC on real cold in the car.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
She was charged with battery against a person 65 years of age or older and resisting arrest. The transgender man in our fifth case also assaulted his mother, but these officers weren't nearly as forgiving as the ones in our last case.
Want to speak to me? Calm down. You will not raise your voice at me.
This is how you people.
Calm down.
People going out of breath like this.
Okay, are we done?
This is how you.
Do you want to speak to me?
Yes. This is,
okay, then you need to calm down.
I'm not going in the car. I'm not going to jail because I didn't touch.
Okay, well,
Transgender. On April 7, 2021 in Daytona Beach, Florida, officers were called to a home to investigate a report of domestic violence carried out by a transgender man against his mother. A witness to the assault told the 911 dispatcher that the suspect poured juice on his mother after throwing dirt on her car, and they claimed he did it because she told him he wasn't welcome to attend the funeral of a family member. Let's watch as the madness happened. When officers arrived, one of her other sons met them outside before they entered to talk to the victim, the suspect's own mother. She claimed he was going through a hard breakup and was acting out. She told the officers that she never guessed that giving him the news about the funeral would be what would ultimately set him off.
He went to the hospital, but as far as I know, they didn't call trauma or anything like that. But his mom was at the hospital. His mom was at the hospital.
Hey, Isaac, you alright, man?
Hey, man, you doing okay, bud? Yes, sir. I heard you crashed your car, man.
Yes, sir.
You alright?
That was my baby. I worked hard for that car.
Yeah, no, I don't remember if it was your uncle or just a family friend that stopped by when we were down on Jean Street and told us that your dad had passed, man. I'm sorry to hear about that.
I'm trying to deal with a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah, you got a lot.
But,
you got a lot going on,
I got
man.
a lot of hope.
Yeah.
I got a lot of faith.
You got a lot going on, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm glad to see you're all right, boss.
Yes, sir.
You can go inside if you like, unless you saw something here that you'd like to tell us about. All right, man.
The suspect never made it far from the scene before an officer tracked him down and took his statement. Even though he was told he wasn't being placed under arrest, when the cuffs came out, he lashed out in protest and was adamant that he shouldn't be taken to jail.
Hello, how are you? Do you remember me?
From Baker at the meeting last time?
I don't know if that was me. Might have been somebody else.
You don't remember?
When did I Baker act you?
Over there. It was like at the water fountain, and he told me.
It might have been somebody else that looks like me. There's a couple guys here that look like me. You talking about over on Beachside?
Yeah.
It probably wasn't me then, because I don't normally work over there.
No, it's like on the bridge when you fish over there.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But can I speak to a supervisor, please?
Yeah, in reference to what?
No, because she's saying I'm touching her, and my mom scratched me right here.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Yesterday. yesterday, but I didn't do anything about it because I love my mom. You see all this?
You do me a favor. You're just gonna be detained for now, okay?
No, how am I going to be
You're not
detained?
just until we figure out what's going on, okay?
No,
you're not being charged with anything right
just
now.
know they are liars.
Okay, we're gonna figure all that out.
I know,
okay?
but just know they're liars, and she threw a bleach on the minor.
Okay, we're gonna figure all that
Just
out.
know
Okay.
she threw a bleach on the minor, and I'm wet right now. I'm not going to jail.
Right now, you're not going to jail. Right
I
now,
did
you're just
not
being
touch
detained,
my
okay?
mom.
The only reason this is happening right now is because someone's alleging that you possibly committed a crime. So until we find
I
out what's
didn't
going
commit
on,
no
that's
crime.
why that's why you're not under arrest.
Look up her charges and
We're
see if
gonna
she
go
committed
from
a
there and figure
serious
all that
crime
out.
than I did. Look up her charges. I'm not high.
We're
I'm
gonna
not
get
drunk.
all that figured out.
She's
Okay?
drunk.
Well,
Put that swab in her mouth and see if she's drunk and see if I'm the problem.
We'll determine all that here in just a minute. Okay.
That's what you did.
You have a Miranda card?
I'm not getting in the car. I'm not doing
Right
nothing.
now, you're not under arrest. Right now, you're not under arrest. You're just being
Because
detained.
I didn't do anything.
But we're gonna figure all that out.
Promise.
But this is just policy, okay? It has
Are you
nothing
the
to do with
supervisor?
you. No.
I need to speak to the supervisor. I'm not going to jail. Get a supervisor. You're going to put me away for lies.
Hey.
Seriously, lies?
Hey, what?
Lies?
Hey, what is your name?
Look up her charges. I'm not going to jail. I have a home.
You're not going to jail. No one said you're going to jail. What's your name?
I just gave it to him. I'm not going to jail for no lies.
Okay, Kwame, listen.
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail for the crimes. We're staying in Florida for our next case, where you'll meet a man who tried to start a fight outside a movie theater and then played tough guy with the police. You don't want to miss this one.
If you don't stop and sit down, I will use my taser. Sit down. Sit down. Don't walk away. Sit down. Sit down.
I haven't done nothing to sit down.
86. I have my taser display. He's not listening to my order. Sit down. Sit down.
Threatened to beat. In Key West, on February 19th, 2022, a young man was stopped on the street by law enforcement officers after they were told he assaulted a man outside a movie theater. The suspect was hostile towards the officers and they believed he was capable of committing the alleged assault. He eventually had to be held under the threat of being tasered until his mother arrived at the bizarre scene.
Stop right there. Key West PD, stop. If you don't stop and sit down, I will use my taser. Sit down. Sit down. Don't walk away. Sit down. Sit down.
I haven't done nothing to sit down.
86. I have my taser display. He's not listening to my order. Sit down. Sit down. Girl, get out. Girl, step away. Step away. Sit down. What is your name? I'm talking to you, girl. Step away. Step away.
The boy's mother, older brother, and father showed up at the scene. His mother was sympathetic, but when his father arrived, he wasn't so enthusiastic. The suspect was identified as Garrett.
Can I just take
No,
him home?
no.
Why? I'm his mother. I'll start video. Garrett.
Walk away.
Micah!
Hey, videotape.
Micah! I am.
No,
Micah!
No, Mom.
Back up.
I am.
Now.
But
I'm back up now.
Hey,
Exactly.
Pull me over.
86.
Hey, because I'm walking home.
Can we just walk? Can I just literally walk?
I have another male and two females here. They're getting in the middle of this investigation.
I'm here to pick him
What do you need?
Get her away.
Her?
Girl.
Here, step this way.
What have I done?
Okay.
Garrett.
Y'all is just being bullshit. Walk home from where I'm at.
What's your? Do you have your ID with you?
I don't got shit on me.
Garrett.
You don't have your ID with you.
Hey, you can check whatever you want. I don't give a f-
I need your identification right now.
You don't need.
Garrett.
Hey, nah, I can stay here just like that.
Give me your hands.
Garrett, bro, stop being dumb. It's just not funny.
Let me just take him home.
It's just about you. Stop being a idiot.
Please, just let me take him home.
Please back up.
I don't got shit on me. Y'all being stupid.
The officer provided a thorough, professional explanation of the situation to Garrett and his entire family. It was so good it could be used as a training video for other officers.
Can I ask what the reason you got the same?
Yeah, we were
investigating a battery. Okay, a battery. Okay, do you know what a battery is?
Of course.
Okay,
Thank you.
so just making sure. We're investigating a battery. Okay, he matched the description of somebody involved. Okay, we're doing our job, looking for the person during our investigation.
Am I allowed to ask
So
the
he
description or no?
look at him.
No, I understand.
That's the
but
description.
Am I allowed to ask the description
Yeah, sure.
of the call?
Yeah,
What was
I'll get the description.
No,
Look
no,
at him.
I know what he looks like, but what
Right.
is the description?
That was the description. I'm trying to tell you, he's the description.
No, I know what
So-
he looks like. Carson, shut up.
Okay, so he matches the description of one of the persons involved. We have to investigate it. Just like if you called us to report a battery, we have to investigate it. He was stopped by the officer conducting his investigation. At that point, he is detained because we are conducting an investigation. He was asked several times to provide ID. He was not being cooperative, refusing to identify himself. That's why he's in handcuffs. That's why I took his ID. So he was legally detained, and because he's initially, he matched the description of somebody that was just involved with a battery. Okay? So that's why we're here in this situation.
Thank you.
Okay?
Garrett was charged with possession of a fake ID and resisting arrest. Our final case takes us to Georgia, where a 42-year-old man tries to break into his mom's house after she kicked him out.
Show him.
Stop screaming in the street or you're going to be arrested for disorderly conduct.
Man, do whatever you got to do, man. Do whatever you got to do, man.
Kenny. On May 22, 2023, officers in Hinesville, Georgia were called to a single-family home after the owner called 911 to report that her 42-year-old son Kenny was trying to break in. She kicked him out of the house because he was a freeloader, but Kenny wasn't ready to leave the nest and said that he still had belongings in the house that he needed to get in order to move on with his life. Shortly after arriving, the officer found Kenny across the street from his mother's house, and he had a story about how he was the victim ready for the officers.
Yeah, I'm right here. You want some towels from right here?
9:45.
It's my mother. You can go knock on
Oh, okay, so you are just over here.
Yeah, it's my mother. It's my mother.
Okay, whose house is this? Whose house is this?
That's my partner house. I'm my home over here.
Okay, all right.
No. I'm trying to get my number. All I'm trying to do is get my numbers from this woman because she got both of my phones already. She took them. I'm trying to get both of my numbers out of there so I can call my auntie.
So you just need phone numbers.
Call my auntie. She started playing games.
So you just need your aunt's phone number.
That's it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I can get out here and get it flowing.
I can get you that.
She been playing games with me the whole time. She put me out. I gave her all my groceries and all my money. She got the shit out in the house. You know what I'm saying? She still won't just give me the number. I've been out on the street for 5 days now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through housing right now. I'm trying to get my numbers so I can get the hell out of here, man.
Okay.
Give me some of my real family members so I can get the hell on. I had no mother.
Is that the notebook that you're going to use?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I can get it in there.
Thank you.
No problem.
If Kenny was telling the truth, maybe his mother would give the phone numbers he wanted to the officer. But was he?
Hinesville Police Department. Hello. Good. So he's saying that all he wants right now, and he'll leave, is his aunt's phone number.
I keep telling him I don't have this aunt's phone number. He really only supposed to be around my house. When he left his place, the police told him don't come back no more. Because I went up there and did the paperwork to keep him on my house.
So you don't
have. I don't have no phone number. I talked to her on Facebook.
Hold on.
My grandmother got my grandmother on the phone. She wanted her to see on the phone. Say, "Hey, mama, my grandmother get the number too." But she got the numbers inside my phone, man. Inside both of the phones. You want an animal, you gonna get an animal.
Kenny refused to listen, and that choice took him down a bad path. The female officer soon ran out of patience for his sense of entitlement.
Hey, sir, I'm trying to speak with you. I'm trying to speak with you.
I'm sorry, man, but I was speaking.
Okay, I understand. See, but you're yelling back and forth.
I'm not yelling, I'm speaking.
I don't want to entertain that.
I'm not yelling, I'm speaking.
Okay, stop talking, please. I'm trying to ask you a question.
I have rights. Just like y'all got bad
Okay, but we're not going to be able to help you if you're not going to let me speak to you.
I still have rights to speak to me, respect them, and manner like I'm doing you. Simple as that.
Okay, I will treat you with the same respect you're treating me. Okay, so what she is saying that you have no property here, you do not live here, so you are not allowed in this property, you are not allowed on the property, you do not live here. Take her to court. Take her to court.
Technically, I have groceries that I just showed you my food that cover. She didn't have.
You've left voluntarily.
You still doing the same thing on
Take her to court.
I did not leave voluntarily.
Take her to court.
Leave voluntarily. What's
Take her
your
to
name?
court.
Detective
Courier.
Officer
Courier, 194.
You just petty officer. You don't know what you're talking about neither then. Bye. Excuse me.
Okay.
The officer made sure to leave all the proper information with his mother and that she understood that she was officially trespassing Kenny from her property and he was being arrested.
Just wanted to make sure that you got this case pamphlet. It's going to have your case number because we're going to be doing a report for criminal trespass since you told him he couldn't be here and he came back anyway. Do you know if you guys have had a report done before?
Yeah, they just did one Wednesday on here.
And you have a case number for that?
Yes.
If you could get that, that'd be perfect. Hold on.
Entry 1406, SAX 1406, under 7 or flat.
I shot a bitch. I can say bitch all day. I wasn't talking to her. I wasn't talking to her. For what?
Turn around.
What am I being? I'm asking you a question. What am I being incarcerated?
I heard you way down there yelling incarcerated at your mama.
No, I ain't yelling at her. I ain't yelling at her.
Hey, you can.
I ain't said a damn word to her. I ain't said a damn word. I mean, I get a lawsuit. I get a lawsuit. Come on,
turn around. Put your hands.
I get a lawsuit. I'm asking you a question.
Turn around. Put your hands.
What I'm getting restrained for? What I'm being restrained for? What I'm being restrained for?
Stop.
I'm saying what I'm being restrained for. What I'm being restrained for? What I'm being restrained for?
Put your hand or you're going to get tased.
What I'm being restrained for? Take my still lawsuit. What am I being restrained for?
Handcuffing.
What am I being restrained for? What am I being restrained for? What am I being restrained? Huh?
He was charged with criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, and obstruction.